high-speed rail line through the heart of the West Midlands. And this is something we've been covering in depth in recent weeks on this programme and other programmes here on BBC WM. On the face of it, High Speed 2 looks fantastic. It will connect the West Midlands with trains travelling up to 250 miles an hour, and it should cut journey times to about 46 minutes to the capital. When you look in detail, though, you discover how it's going to blight thousands of people's lives, with the line running right through many local homes and businesses. That's if the nation can afford it in the first place. One local woman who's taking action against the proposed route is Lizzy Williams. In the last hour or so, she began a walk along the entire route of the proposed high-speed line, and we should be able to cross to her now. Can you hear me, Lizzy?
Yes, I can.
Whereabouts are you on the route, Lizzy?
I'm in a village called Kerborough, which is just a few miles south of where it's going to start or where it's going to finish, whichever way you're coming.
Why have you decided to do this? It is a long way to walk. In fact, how far is it to walk?
I think it'll be about 200 miles, but obviously I won't be able to walk in directly a straight line. I've decided to do it because I want to raise public awareness about this proposal and how outrageously flawed it is, that it's going to cost this country billions of pounds, and we're being asked to sacrifice a huge swathe of our countryside.
This, of course, was the previous government's proposal, and the current coalition will be carrying out further public consultations next year. Is there a chance it could be scrapped or changed completely?
Not really at the moment. The coalition government confirmed in the Queen's speech that they see this as a priority for the country, but we're urging them to review the economic assumptions that have been used that says that the benefits will outweigh the losses, because we don't believe that. We don't believe the economic case stands up to scrutiny whatsoever. And the proof we have of this is High Speed 1, the rail link in Kent, has been a complete failure economically for this country.
Can other people join you on this walk?
Absolutely. If they go to stophs2.org, they should be able to find out roughly where I am, which day, over the next month.
Give me that again, love.
It's World Wide Web, stophs2.org.
No. www.
Stop HS2.
HS, number 2?
Yes.
HS2, yes.
.org. O-R-G.
.org, yeah.
Yeah, and if they go to that website, they'll be able to find out what walks are being arranged over the next month and how they can join in.
Okay. So people just need to get in touch with you and then turn up on the day wherever you're going to be.
That's right. We have lots of groups up and down the line, all the way from Birmingham to London, who are organising walks for people and helping out with routes, etc. So you won't need to be on your own. There are people there to join and meet and discuss things with, and if nothing else, come out and enjoy the beautiful British countryside.
Well, it actually sounds like a useful thing to be doing, and you keep fit at the same time.
I hope so. I really, really care about our countryside and our British identity, and I don't want to see it go unless I think it's absolutely worth it. And unfortunately, this current proposal is very, very badly put together.
Have you got an interest in this, like a house?
I haven't, no. I live in a district where I have friends who are affected. It's the impact on the British heritage and countryside that offends me most. We're guardians of this country and we all use it. We all come out on our bank holidays and everything else and enjoy the peace and quiet and the nature and everything else. And we've got to stop destroying it. We don't need to use greenfield land to do this.
So why have you, personally, decided you want to get involved with this?
Because my background's in project management and construction. When I heard about the proposal, I read it. I read the command paper, and I found it to be an absolute load of nonsense. The way it was put together by the company Arup for the government, they haven't carried out any full environmental appraisals or sustainability appraisals. They're relying on technology that the EU directive was in 1996. It's 14 years out of date. And the existing rail and the existing flights and everything else in this country increasingly becoming more carbon efficient and faster. I just don't believe that this proposal provides value for money for this country or is environmentally sustainable.
So how do you convince your local MPs, because that's who you're going to need to talk to, how do you convince your local MPs and the new Transport Minister that they need to think again? I mean, how do you actually physically do that?
Well, we're actually holding a National Lobby Day on the 25th of October in Westminster, which my MP, Andrea Leadsom, has arranged. And we're inviting every MP that has land that is affected, and also some MPs from HS1 in Kent, from the existing high-speed rail lines in this country. And what we're urging local authorities and county councils to do is follow, for example, Buckinghamshire County Council's role, where they have dedicated some resources to scrutinising the proposal on behalf of their community and seeing whether it does actually add up or not. And we would urge all local authorities and county councils to actually study the analysis that's in the command paper and be absolutely convinced by themselves that this does provide the benefits they say. Because what it doesn't tell you is all the losses, all the economic losses to farmers, to people, to businesses. Businesses don't get compensated, for example.
Well, they must be compensated.
They do not get compensation for upheaval of moving their business whatsoever. All they get is land value. That is grossly unfair in this environment. It makes it virtually impossible for people, to start again. I have a lot of business people that live 40 mile my walk who've been absolutely devastated by this. Farmers who are virtually suicidal because they know it will be the end of their farm. It will become uneconomically viable. But as it stands, businesses do not get any compensation other than existing land value if this goes ahead.
And you're going to be doing the return leg to coincide with the Tory conference in Birmingham.
That's right, yes.
How's that going to work?
Well, obviously the route I've started on at the moment is where it ends in Staffordshire, but there's a spur that goes off into Birmingham. So I will be coming back to do that spur once I finished, once I've got to Euston in London, and I'm going to try and impress upon the fact and grab media attention at the Tory Party conference that this is such a massive infrastructure project. This country needs to be absolutely certain they're getting this right. Otherwise it will be a complete white elephant. Much worse than the Millennium Dome or anything like that.
If anybody wants any more information, then it's www.hs2.org. Is that right?
It's Stop HS2, so STOP HS2.org.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's probably my fault.
Do it again.
Okay, it's World Wide Web.
Yeah.
Stop, STOP, HS2.org.
So stop is a word.
That's right, yeah, sorry. I didn't realise that's quite confusing. I might have a look at that.
Oh, well, I've just won Pratt of the Week. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's High Speed 2 campaigner Lizzy Williams. God bless her.
Across the West Midlands on 95.6 FM. Lunch with Ed Doolan on BBC WM.